on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule. That's be respectful. Hope you're having a good day. Hopefully this Connie's son queues up real quick and we can get the show started appropriately. So when I get cut off by the music, it'll be in the best way. Anyway, how's your day? How's life? Hopefully we can add a little something to your day. Make it just a little bit better.
Brother Bosh.
That's right.
A lot of people ain't hear this track. I'm going to give it to them again. You think that the world is ending? I say it's a new beginning. Paper chasing is religious. Like it costs to pay attention, man. If you talking, you gon' miss it. Study law, signs, and symbols. Youngest picking up a pistol. Message messing with his mental, man. Welcome to cold-blooded killing. Drug dealing, low-income living. Demons dwell all in their spirits. You feel my pain in these lyrics, man. It's for God if you listen. Place protection on these children. Knowledge only kills the ignorant. The prison system is a business, man. Where I'm from, your friends turn to foes. They letting that money control. They mind and they spirit, no soul, no. Ain't no love but no people to soul now. And it's out of control. Pray for your seat, tell them try to get old. Hug them and kiss them, they walk to the stove. Cause this might be the time you won't see them no more. Let me bring you cold. Young and thuggin', bustin', brushing, loving, nothing, cussing. Disrespect his mother, mind frame bloody, background muddy. Going through a thing, still gotta love him. Tell mama cousin, wasn't loving cousin. Disrespect the mother, scheming on her cousin. Mind frame bloody, background muddy. Going through a thing, still gotta love him. Let's go, Lowe's. You sleep don't mean open your eyes. That means baby, open your mind. That TV be controlling your mind. Thinking man being no man is just fine. No, understand propaganda design. In your lane, man, you stay in your line. Body language gon' speak every time. Look a man in his eyes, see he lying. Baby girl be on fleek, she so fine. Don't let beauty compete with your mind. Knowledge only gets better like wine. And your beauty gon' fade in due time, girl. This is your world. Hide on your diamonds, don't give away your pearls. Your baby father should never be poor. Cause one stake in your garden can ruin your world. Listen, baby girl.
Yeah. Sometime in life, you just get fed up. Some of my family and my friends, I had to cut them off. If you don't rock with me, then I don't rock with y'all. The time that I was broke and you didn't call. When I had to go to war with a whole squad, you ain't get involved. When it don't go, I go hard myself. That's how it is, that's how I'ma live until my death. I gave my love, therefore I felt every single thing you felt. We both went hard together, we played every card that the game didn't deal. This shit went left, I ain't want nothing else but to see you shine. Yeah, turned you out to my plug to help you with your grind. Hey, he was only front phone, I told him add 5. That was on my name, but then you ran off with the whole 9. You didn't cross the line, no, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it simple and plain. You fuck up my money, but don't never fuck up my name. When it come to money, friends and family, they gon' change. When it come to money, niggas known to fuck up the game. When it come to money, your closest partner start acting fake. When you get that money, your closest partner gon' start to hate. It's all about the money, don't get it twisted, make no mistake. If you ever think it's love straight from the gate. Some of my family and my friends, I had to cut them off. If you don't rock with me, then I don't rock with y'all. The time that I was broke and you didn't call. When I had to go to war with a whole squad, you ain't getting involved. Me and my friends, I had to cut them off. If you don't rock with me, then I don't rock with y'all. The time that I was broke and you didn't call. When I had to go to war with a whole squad, you ain't getting involved. You can't put your trust in people. The money got the power. If you ain't got no money, they don't give no fuck about you. They don't give no fuck about you. Give no fuck about you. They don't give no fuck about you. Give no fuck about you. You can't put your trust in people. The money got the power. If you ain't got no money, they don't give no fuck about you. They don't give no fuck about you. Give no fuck about you. They don't give no fuck about you. Give no fuck about you. It's sad, but it's true. In my last stuff for you, I done had it up to here for all the things you put had to cut them off. If you don't rock with me, then I don't rock with y'all. The time that I was broke and you didn't call. When I had to go to war with a whole squad, you ain't getting involved. My family and my friends, I had to cut them off. If you don't rock with me, then I don't rock with y'all. The time that I was broke and you didn't call. When I had to go to war with a whole squad, you ain't getting involved.
You are now tuned into My Skin Is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio.
With a whole squad,
Going to God. We welcome everyone. We only got one rule, and that's be respectful. Shout out to you and your family. Hope your day is going well. And if not, let's see if we can make that a little bit better. Make you laugh a little bit. Make you enjoy your day a little bit. Oh, damn, my shit just blacked out there for a second. But we good. Anyway, let me the plug on the line. What's good, bruh?
Yo, peace, family. What's good, man?
Chilling. Just, doing my usual. What's good with you, man? How's life?
Complicated, but I'm here. You know what I mean? We rocking. Another Thursday, another show, man. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, me too. And I don't know why, like on my screen, what I see, like on my on Facebook on my computer, it's just a big green screen, and like my shit just crashed, like maybe for like 0.2 seconds, it just went black and came back on. But when I look on my phone, everything is Gucci. So if there is a problem for what you see, or the audio or the visual on any of the live streams, just do me a favor and reach out to me and let me know, and we'll try to resolve that issue. And yeah, all right. Just kind of checking the trap, so to speak. Anyway, my bad, bro. Yeah, and I kind of know what's going on, man. It'll get better, bro.
Yeah, it will. It will. It definitely will. But,
Yeah.
It is what it is right now, man. Can't control everything.
No, you can't, man. And that's a hard pill to swallow, too, right there. To be quite honest.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. But, that's life, bro. It could be worse. It could be worse.
Yeah, and I have been accused of being slightly control freakish and not being able to control some shit really, really, it just throws me for a loop. I'm not even going to front.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like for me, I'm all about what makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm all about the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like who's in control ain't really that big of a deal for me, but in this particular scenario, it is. You know what I mean? Because it's a child involved. You know what I mean? So it's definitely frustrating. But
yeah.
It's Allah's will, man. It is what it is.
Hell yeah, I had a hell of a journey already. And before we go any further, I definitely want to let people know that we should be live streaming on Twitch, which is My Skin Is My Sin Radio. We should be on YouTube, My Skin Is My Sin, on Facebook from the fan page, My Skin Is My Sin. If you would like to call up, the number is 347-855-8692. And if this is your first time tuning in, for the first 15 minutes or so, we talk about absolutely nothing. We're pretty clear about that. It's nothing earth-shattering. We're not about to save the world, nothing like that for the first 15 minutes because we typically show up a little late. So we just chop it up, maybe listen to a couple of songs, talk about life, whatever is on our mind. Damn, I don't know why I can't talk today. But we should have a good show. We got Tiffany Lee Billions is supposed to be calling up shortly to give us an update on the Botham Jean case. And she has been on it from day one. She has been on the show before and was extremely knowledgeable about everything that was going on. So salute to her for putting in the work. Daniel Boadu, and I'm hoping I'm saying his name right, is supposed to be coming on too. He didn't hit me back today, so I ain't too sure. But hopefully he'll come on because he does tours and trips back to Ghana. And just kind of watching some of his videos and some of his posts, I think he would have a lot of good information and, how can I say it, wisdom as to maybe why we should consider going back to Africa as black folks. And Keith Murray's supposed to be in the building. He's supposed to call up about 8 o'clock or so. So that'd be pretty dope. All right, I'm pretty tired.
That's a fact, man.
I had like 3 or 4 naps already.
Hey, I'm running off fumes, bro. I got like 4 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? And then I just punched the clock. You know what I mean? But, I definitely wasn't going to drag my feet on this. You know what I mean? So,
I feel you on that one.
I'm hating a little bit that you got the nap and shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it all the way real, cause I'm tired too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm off tomorrow. Yo. I get to sleep in. It's all good.
Wow, I'm looking at the Twitch, bro, and like apparently, and I know y'all can probably hear that in the background because I don't know how to get rid of this shit just yet. I'm looking at the Twitch, and we got a commercial already. Anyway, before we get any further, man, Tiffany Lee Billions is in the queue, man. I definitely want to get to the Queen and just get a little information on what's going on with the case.
Hey, how's
Queen,
everybody
how you doing?
I'm good. How's everybody doing?
All right, I think we good now.
All right. Okay, I don't know if we're dealing with a delay or what, but first of all, let me say I'm honored that you guys would have me on the show, and I have been staying on top of this Botham Jean case since its inception, since September the 6th of this year. Through community support and pressure on the district attorney's office, we were able to get a couple of things accomplished. The first thing is we were able to completely elect a new district attorney to Dallas, and that was basically based off of the lack of inaction and ineffectiveness of the present district attorney, which was Faith Johnson. So we do have John Cruzo, who he will be in office January 1st, 2019, and he has, like many politicians, made promises to go after law enforcement when they, when they breach their duty, when they abuse and misuse power, and when they murder citizens. So we'll definitely hold his feet to the fire on that, because that was one of the premises and the basis of his campaign. So we were able to get Faith Johnson out of office. We were able, through community action, to get an indictment, to get Amber Geiger indicted, not on manslaughter, but on murder charges. And I want to give a huge shout-out to the activists in the Dallas community and, the organizers and the citizens that actually helped to push that along, and the people who kept the pressure on the district attorney's office and kept the pressure on the lawmakers. So we were able to get that accomplished. So right now, as far as the case is concerned, so we have the murder indictment, and Amber Geiger is coming up for a hearing January the 8th. This hearing is just going to be her attorneys, which she has 3 attorneys who have been paid for by the Dallas Police Association. So, which is a totally different issue. The Dallas Police Association is likened into a frat house, basically. But so she has 3 attorneys that will be making an appearance with her on January the 8th at 9 o'clock. And so they will simply be, letting the court know that they are her attorneys, and they'll be filing motions as well. We don't know what those motions are yet. We do know, we do know through both from Jean's attorney that they will be filing a motion to change venue. They do want to move the case out of Dallas. And it's highly unlikely that they will get that change of venue because it's an international case, and it's been heard of all over the world. So both from John's attorney attorneys are going to be, the prosecution is going to be prepared for that. As far as, I don't know if you guys remember, we had a big push for obtaining, getting legal documents and getting the 911 audio of her calling her attorney.
Yeah, I remember
calling,
that.
Law enforcement, yeah. So we had a big push to get that released, and the city of Dallas, they actually denied our request. When I say our, I mean the citizens, including myself. They denied our request and sent an appeal to the Attorney General's office. Well, on November 29th, the Attorney General ruled in the citizens' favor that information does have to be released, and so now we're just in the process of refiling these requests to have that documentation released to us. So that's basically where we are with the Botham Jean case. There are many other elements that that stick out at this point. And I don't know if you guys have been following it or not, following my page or not, but we do know that she's out on bond. Okay, you have. So we do know that she's out on bond, Amber Geiger, and we do know that she has not paid $1 towards her bond, that her bond was basically a favor done for her through someone who knows someone. So when we talk about white privilege and we talk about what they can get away with and the types of privileges that they afford one another in comparison to how they treat us when we're in the criminal justice system, we see a vast difference. We see a big difference made between themselves and ourselves. So this woman is out on bond that she has not paid at all. When we look at the video of her walkthrough, when she did the walkthrough in Mesquite, she didn't even dress out. All she did was put on a shirt and took a picture. She still had her heels and her pants on. And, again, she was in and out in less than 20 minutes, again, with no money towards her bond. Yeah. So we have some huge disparities, some huge inconsistencies. We have some, there's definitely preferential treatment going on here, and I try to reveal as much of it as possible because the citizens need to know what she's actually getting away with.
And I just wanted to say thank you personally for all the work that you've been putting in. And I know you dealing with some orgs down there too. Are you safe first and foremost?
So when you ask that question, that's a great. That's a great question. I do. So I'm not affiliated with any organizations other than Guerrilla Mainframe, who has been, and the brother Rakim Balagoon has been a great help in providing
shout out to them.
My security and protection. Yes, and so he's been awesome with that. But so the threat has not come from law enforcement, and I would have, So I have received threats. And I was shocked at who the threats came from because I expected the threats to come from white supremacy, from law enforcement, from DAs, from, people who didn't want me disclosing information about the case. But I have to be reminded of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and everybody else, and not comparing myself to them, but because I could never walk in their shoes. My feet aren't big enough. The threats come from my own people. The threats come from people that look like you and people that look like me and people who I would call my brothers and my sisters. And so this is shock. It's been shock. It's been a reality check for me, and it's been shocking for me, and it's been an eye opener. And it's caused me to become more aware, not only spiritually, but become more cognizant physically of who's around me and who's coming in the door and who left the back door and all of that. So, like I said, I'm just grateful for Guerrilla Mainframe, Rakim Balagoon, and Yafeo as well for being there for me to protect me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do for you, Queen, please don't hesitate to let us know.
Oh, absolutely.
And then I've kind of seen some of the hate that our people throw at you, like, and it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not that you even got to agree with everything that you say or how you may go about something, but the fact that you literally are willing to put your life on the line to see justice is beyond
Absolutely.
admirable.
Yeah.
We need a million of
you. And I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And I actually, when people, I hardly ever know of the things that people are saying about me, because the people that do say negative things about me, all it takes is just one negative thing, and I'm on block mode. I put you on block because I don't have time for that in my energy. I don't have time for the negativity in my energy. So everybody's time is short here, and we're here to finish a job and do it. And when I'm done with this job, I don't plan to come back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to elevate to the next level. So with that being said, the reason why, and I've been asked this by both from John's mother, by his sister, why do you fight so hard? Did you know him? Why do you fight so hard? I didn't know him. I didn't know him. But if you could have been with me when I videoed the crime scene about 5 to 6 hours after it happened, if you could have been there with me physically, and if you could have walked those stairs and seen his blood still red on the floor, still flowing, and if you could have walked all those flights of stairs and went up to his door, you would have felt his energy. And I felt his energy, and it's something that I have not been able to let go. I have not been able to let that go. It drives me. It drives me to the point of, I've got to get to the bottom of this. I've got to find out what happened. Every door will be open and every crevice will be unturned until we find out the truth of the matter. The other thing that drives me is that I feel like Botham and every young man around me, no matter my age and no matter their age, I feel like that's my son. I feel like that. And so I'm going to go just as hard for him as I would for my actual son. And if he had been a woman, I would go hard for her like that was my sister. And I think if we all take that attitude, then we can be our brother's keeper. We can be our sister's keeper. We can make sure that we're all safe. And if something happens to us, that we will be avenged, that there will be justice. And that's the premise that I stand on. And that's what I do. That's why I do what I do.
Again, I just want to say thank you. It's just humbling just listening to you, to be quite honest.
Oh my gosh. I appreciate you for reaching out to me, to be on the show, to talk about, where we are with the investigation. I'm not done. I want you to stay tuned, because within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be releasing some more information, some more evidence, and, some more things that are going to cause our community to just be aware and to look at the cover-ups, cause our community to view the cover-ups more carefully. And the worst thing that we can do is live in a shell where we're shocked every time. If there's one thing that bothers me, is that it's when you see a post of someone getting beat up by the police or someone being murdered by the police, what bothers me is the SMHs and the RIPs and the I'm praying for you. That bothers the hell out of me, because none of that stuff is effective. None of it is going to work. The only thing that's going to work is action and being proactive instead of reactive. And
absolutely.
So that's why when I go live, a lot of people will hear all this passion in my voice, and they're like, well, what do we do next, sister? What do we do? And I'll tell them, like on my last live, I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm going to give you this information, and we're going to figure out what we're going to do, right? Like, because it's not just about me, it's about the community and organizations as a collective. And again, I'm just honored to be on the show and honored to have, assisted in this particular case.
Well, we ain't forgot.
It's an honor to have
you.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we want you to keep coming back and updating us, and we're gonna ride with you the whole way because you have affected us, and this is the least that we can do.
Right, and let the people know where they can follow you at.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Facebook at Tiffany Lee Billions, and that's Tiffany is spelled Tiffney, no A, just Tiff and me, Tiffney, Lee Billions, and you can follow me on my other page, We the People Organized. We the People Organized. So both of those pages are somewhat identical, and I do keep everyone updated on the police brutality incidents that occur here in Dallas, and sometimes I do touch on, different states, but right now I'm focused on Dallas because this issue here is it's huge.
Well, I know you got a lot of things you got to do, and I don't want to hold you up too long, Queen, but I do want to say thank you. And again, like I say, hit me up anytime you want to come on, let us know what's going on, and I'm definitely going to be reaching out to you because I'll be seeing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that shit is just dope to me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
it's definitely inspirational. Definitely. Please come back.
And I will. I'm honored again. And thank both of you kings for having me on. And peace and power.
Peace, Queen.
Alrighty. Peace, Queen.
That's very dope, man. And that's the strength required to do that shit, man. Because it's, like just on a day-to-day basis, man, you got to worry about the little things that you don't necessarily normally consciously think about in terms of your safety. Just for speaking up for somebody.
Absolutely. And the crazy, it's only right that it's a black woman at the head of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only right. It's only right, man, because I'm speechless, bro. Like, the gall it takes to go through that for someone you never even met. And you need $1 million.
We do that shit for people we know. Like, to keep it a stack.
Right. That's a fact.
Yeah, and I feel so much more comfortable if, God forbid, something happened to me in that fashion, that there's somebody out there that will give a shit enough to not quit.
Absolutely.
It's
beautiful.
Shout out to you, Queen.
It's beautiful.
Again, that really makes a difference in my life. That touched me. And and shout out to King Hebrew, man. On YouTube, man. He fucks with the show heavy, man. Definitely got a lot of love for you, King. Shout out to Queen and Baker. Shout out to Chester, Chris, Angelique. And if I miss you, my bad. You can inbox me and curse me out.
Birthday,
and like I say, I don't know, whose birthday is it?
Queen's birthday was the other day. I think it was yesterday. It was the day before one or two.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. Oh, do me a favor, share the show if you can, and especially on YouTube, man. We need some subscribers. Like, damn, we thirsty over here. It's ugly. So, so go to YouTube, MYSKINISMYSIN, and hit the subscribe button. And what is the other thing? Is it a notification button?
Yeah, you gotta hit the joint so you get your phone allows the notification to come through when we live stream.
All right, that's a bet. Yeah, hit that. And like I say, I wasn't so sure about Daniel. He had confirmed that he was coming on. But when I try to hit everybody the day of, and he hit me back, so it is what it is. Oh snaps! We got a Chester West comment in the building. Peace to you, my brother, and your guesting panel. Hey, Chester is the coolest motherfucker on the planet, man. I like to fuck with Chester sometimes. Like, this nigga he is so fucking smart, bro. And y'all gotta don't excuse my language. Just turn it off if it's bothering you. but I like to fuck with him sometimes. Some shit, man. Like you know me, man. Like I'm a common sense dude. And Chester, the nigga has read like 17 libraries already, and he's probably working on like 18 as we speak. And he said, "Oh man, I know I be fucking with him, man, because he be pissing me off sometimes. Sometimes I'll be having legitimate questions. Sometimes he one of those people that I can actually ask a question and he not get like really pissed off at me, which is dope. Because you know how some of us can be. We got the information, but we guard that shit like it's the nuclear codes. If we give it to somebody else, you know, something bad is gonna happen. He's not one of those people, you know. So, and if you check out what is it, Dark Warrior on YouTube, check him out, because he, you know, it's just strictly unbiased information. It is what it is. I'm not making this shit up. I'm sorry, man. I'm laughing at Chester. You know, but it's just straight information, man. Make sure you check out Thought Crimes if you, for some odd reason, have not already. They everywhere, and they got a gazillion followers on YouTube. But they some good people. So check out Designs by Monet. That's my daughter. Always got to shout her out. She creates things. She makes interesting things out of nothing too, like for your house and shit like that. She does lettering, kind of. Just check it out on the website. Check out mrochelle.com and check out liberationmindedmedia.net. That's the family. Don't forget, Do the Knowledge Radio, Black Eye Stand Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. All right, what did we say we was gonna talk about? I can't remember, bro. Was it the Offset and Cardi Cup? I think it was.
Yeah, Offset and Bone.
Well, the Offset and Bone, like that's not, you know, like I understand it. Like I don't get why people be all super upset about stuff like that. I get it. Like when I was a young cat, I didn't have no respect for the generation before me. You don't truly respect the generation before you until you have a generation after you that you're responsible for.
I don't feel like that though. Like as a youngin, I always had respect for old heads. You know what I'm saying? Because like, how you gonna learn anything? Like I always was an observer. Yeah.
Did you really? Why you did a lot of things that they told you not to do.
I did a lot of shit. Well, all right, not a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some shit you gotta find out.
Right, but somebody told. I mean, well, I don't know if that's disrespect either. So maybe I'm reaching on that one. But I guess my point is, as far as, let's say I'm 18 and I'm the best basketball player at my age group, and I've been playing with some dudes in the league, you know, at the rec or whatnot, and I be torching these cats. I'm gonna tell them I'm torching these cats. So that's what I mean by disrespect, not respecting the generation before me. Not necessarily overtly disrespecting, but if we are in a competitive arena, I'm gonna be disrespectful towards you like I would anybody else.
Yeah, but see, that's you can test their skill right then and there. You know what I'm saying? You literally competing against each other, mano y mano versus on record. Like Migos don't have one record that's greater than Bone's biggest records. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I get it. It's a competition. It's a braggadocious field. But at the end of the day, like you got that generation of rappers pay homage to the prior generation of rappers. You know what I mean? They gonna tell you they can never be.
Stop it, man.
That's not true.
Man, we old heads, bro. You gotta accept the fact that we old heads. But you starting to get in the ugly old head territory. You starting to hate on this next generation.
You an old head. But, listen, you an old head. I ain't there yet.
You an old head too, bro.
I'm a semi old head. I'm a semi old head. I'm a part-time old head. I'm a old head on weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever, bro. Call it what you want. But you starting to sound like the bitter old head, bro. That does not remember that we were the same as this generation. We just had different terms for different fucked up behavior.
I mean, everybody exhibits fucked up behavior, but what I'm saying is Bone would tell you that they wouldn't be there if it wasn't for NWA. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? They have that much awareness to say at least say that much. Versus the Migos are like, oh fuck y'all niggas, y'all old and broke. Like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with us rapping. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but the fact that they're only talking about Bone inherently is showing that respect. They ain't saying, well, A Tribe Called Quest. They ain't saying, well, so and so. They are picking on the biggest group of their era because they feel like they're the biggest group of their era.
I get
so
that
right there is respecting them.
Not to say
right,
fuck you,
like you gonna tell me that when LeBron is in the gym, he ain't telling his boys, I'm better than Jordan, nigga. I'm better than Jordan. When LeBron talked to Jordan, he ain't telling him, I'm better than you.
I just saw an interview with LeBron, and he said the first time he met Jordan was like meeting God. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like, you got a point. You definitely got a point. But I just think it's a whole nother way. Like, why wouldn't it be, yo, let's collab on a song or something? You know what I mean? That's paying respect. You know what I mean? That's respect. Yo, let's do a joint together.
All I know is if I'm the best player in Detroit and I hear about a player somewhere else in the country, man, fuck that nigga. I'm better than him.
Now I'm going to where he at. That's me though.
And the way that's pretty much what Migos is doing though. They going where Bone at. They put it public.
No,
we better than you. And I'm not saying I don't want nobody to take it like I agree with them. Like to me, Bone is the best group in the history of hip hop. And I won't say period because it alternates with me between them and Outkast, but they are definitely top 3. If you don't have them in your
none of them better than Wu.
Huh? Oh, stop it, bro.
None of them are better than Wu.
Yes, they are.
None better than Wu.
Yes, they are.
None.
Yeah, they are.
None.
Oh, my goodness, man. Wu-Tang's best thing, the most impactful thing that Wu-Tang did was the marketing. I'll give them that. But as a group, sonically and musically, they did not change hip-hop. Bone Thug changed hip-hop, bro. It's dudes still singing because of Bone.
Have you ever seen a million Asians throw up a W?
I've never seen a million Asians do up anything.
That's what happened when Wu traveled. That's what happened when Wu go to Japan. When he just traveled.
That's the marketing.
Do world tours.
That is. I'm not denying the marketing. But if you want to talk about just pure numbers, Wu-Tang is not even close to Bone Thugs, bro.
If you put it all together between group sales and individual album sales, I guarantee Wu beat them.
Right, but we're not talking about individual members. We're talking about as groups. That's like the go-to move for everybody when I had this discussion. Matter of fact, Uncle Henny was talking about this shit on Facebook today, and it's the same thing. Everybody, when you go look at the individual, the individual, Wu-Tang wins hands down. It's not close. But as a group, when you had this discussion of best group ever. Bone Thugs changed the game, and they changed SoundScan. Their impact for the artists thereafter is still relevant. Wu-Tang didn't change how people MC'd. They didn't change. You didn't hear a whole bunch of Wu-Tang albums. The only whole bunch of Wu-Tang albums you heard was affiliated with Wu-Tang. That it was somebody that they co-signed or put on, and they kind of had that same sound. But outside of that,
I don't agree with that.
It wasn't people down south trying to sound like Wu-Tang. It wasn't people on the West Coast trying to sound like Wu-Tang. It just wasn't. It's people still trying to sound like Bone.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I'm right though.
Hold on.
And if I'm right, out there, let me know. And tell Rome that he is absolutely wrong and agree with me wholeheartedly. But if you disagree with me, please don't say a word. I'm emotional today. I might cry.
I don't know, man. Wu the best group ever.
Oh man, I don't even know how we ventured off into. I guess because we had time, because Daniel didn't call in. And Keith Murray is supposed to call up at 8:00, but The way we going today is looking ugly. No, but he did. It was kind of dope, man. Getting an email from Keith Murray, though.
So facts.
That's pretty dope.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, and Bone ain't got no skit on Chappelle's show. Like Wu-Tang had a whole Wu-Tang financial segment, bro. Like only the best group ever will be on Chappelle's show. It's the best show ever.
Okay, the Roots was on there too, then.
Facts, though.
Oh man, now I got to block Queen in. Yeah, the Roots was on there too. She's talking about. No, I'm not even gonna repeat what she said. You can inbox him that. I don't want to hear. Yeah, that's just disrespectful. See, now I'm upset.
She said something about me.
She said she agreed with you.
That's right. That's right.
She's not feeling
you
so
want
good
block
today,
people that agree. You want to block people that agree with me, bro? That's cold blooded, man.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So.
Oh man.
Oh, shout out to K Mac and D Macy Love, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. Always supportive of the show, and definitely appreciate that. Truly, truly, truly do. And do us a favor, invite somebody to the live stream. We got like 3 people. I don't know what it is. It's like we never get a lot of people like in the live stream, but we get a decent amount of numbers thereafter. So I don't, like what's up with that? We would like to have, we want to talk to people too.
I mean,
I feel some
Hov
type
had
of
to
way about
release
that.
Reasonable Doubt twice for people to catch up. You know what I mean? They'll catch on. They'll get hit.
Man, come on, bro. Like, damn, man, I was about to troll you too, but I can't do it, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was gonna say is that that Hov was trash, but I can't say Hov was trash. I can't do that, man.
He never.
No, I mean, I think that the first half of his career, I was definitely not a fan at all. But the second half of his career, like he has matured as an MC phenomenally.
Yeah, Hov the God, man. You gotta give it up. And Hov looked like Roman J. Israel Esquire with his hair out.
I'm just saying, man. Like, he has really, like, as a person and as an MC and as a businessman, it has been one of the best journeys of our generation that we have been able to bear witness. Not necessarily up close and personal, but we've been able to see the growth. Like it went from niggas, like me, like all he do is steal rhymes, and then to wow, he done turned into a good man, good husband, a good MC, like so. I think I'm not alone in that he has changed the mindset of a lot of folks about him.
That's Goons the Gods, man. Goons the Gods, baby. That's a prime example.
Yeah, that is, and that is a testament to having a good queen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Beyonce too. And I know Beyonce catch a lot of hate, but I just got a lot of respect for her. I think that she's a strong woman. I think that she had a phenomenal businesswoman. Mother, just the whole thing, and you can see the changes that she's had on Jay-Z, and they've been positive.
Absolutely.
Even the way he was able to handle his mistakes and the honesty that he presented in handling those mistakes. Some grown man shit.
Absolutely. There's no question about that.
I forgot to say, if you do have any questions or comments, you can call us up at 347-855-8692 and press 1 so I know you want to get on air. Oh, the other the Offset Cardi B thing. The only reason I wanted to bring that up is I felt the way like when he went on stage and interrupted her show, I was just, and I think we talked about this too, but I was disappointed in that. And I think that he should have had a better counsel. I think that was unfair to he's almost, and I've seen somebody say bullying her and to try to get back with him. And if I were her father, I would have to reach out to him and say, stop, bruh.
Have you ever read Offset lyrics?
I have not.
Yeah, he got a little Ike Turner in him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a little. I told you, it's something about dudes. It's something about dudes who got good hand-eye coordination and can dance really well, and that's correlated with beating women, yo. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't know what it is, but it is definitely something tied to that. All these dudes with this super good coordination, man, they got power with their hands.
I don't know where you come up with
Sound crazy.
It does. It does. I'm glad that you're aware of that, though.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, listen, I'm on to something, man.
I don't recall Michael Jackson beating up any woman.
Man, I seen a picture of Michael Jackson with a bucket of fried chicken and 2 midgets. Ain't no way. He was into some weird shit, bro. Like, you know, I ain't gonna just say he beat on women.
I don't remember Turbo and Ozone beating up women.
All right. Okay. All right, you got one. You got one.
Hey, this don't make no sense, man. You just be coming up with stuff, man. Just be rolling with it, bro. That makes no sense. Oh, shout out to Knowledge Born in the queue, man. You trying to get on? Matter of fact, you know what I am going to do? I'm just going to bring Knowledge Born on the line right quick, just because I can.
Peace to the God.
No doubt.
Peace to the God, man.
And then, you know what? He deserves this right here. G.
Yo, peace.
Hey.
What's going on,
I'm
King?
about to call in at a bad time, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man?
I said I'm going to do you like you be doing me. Oh, you going to be on the show, bro.
Oh, man. Hashtag riding with Rome, man. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
I needed a Romeism, and as soon as I called in, Rome was in mid-breakdown. You understand? I should do something good for my spirit. You know what I mean? I was like, Rome is getting down already. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, that story, I heard that story from Magic Johnson, too, about Michael Jackson. He said he went to Mike's crib and shit. You see what I'm saying? And he was trying to be bougie. He said he didn't want to, seem like no straight up Negro at his house. So he asked for some baked chicken. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, the chef prepared his baked chicken for him. And he said Mike came downstairs, with a what's that? Or like an army jacket on and a bucket of fried chicken and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just laughing at him like, this is what you was trying to avoid. So, and if Mike put hands on a woman, we'll never ever know about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. He had a surgeon on deck. He'd have got dead up that night.
Oh my God, man! I don't know how do you. I got a lost words.
He said people said Mike was looking for him. He said you gonna get the whispering of your life. So you never know what's going to would have popped off in that joint, you know.
As a matter of fact,
can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
Y'all got to change the show name to My Post Is My Skin, not My Skin Is My Sin.
I don't understand.
Evidently, when you post something, you know what I'm saying, that brings some other stuff out of some people out there in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
You know, we already being targeted for our skin color. Now we getting targeted for our post. You know what I'm saying? My post is my sin.
Oh my goodness, man.
Hey, maybe for a week. See how that shit go.
Oh, goodness, man. People can be unique, man. We can definitely be unique. You know, and what the hell? Is it somebody washing dishes or something, or are you running in the rain?
Yeah, it's rain. I bet.
Damn, it's always raining in Baltimore.
No,
Damn, now. Yeah, just throw that whole city away, bro. Start over.
Man, listen, hold on, chill, man. Shout out to my brother Boom. Shout out to my brother Boom, man. You know, Baltimore got a gun buyback day or whatever the fuck they did, man. But it's making the internet and it's going. I ain't gonna say it's going viral, but it's definitely been spread. Someone turned in a rocket launcher, and a whole rocket launcher, bro. Somebody gave the police a whole rocket launcher.
For $10?
Yeah, I don't even know what they got for it. You know what I mean? They ain't put that. You know, they ain't gonna put that out there. You know what I mean? But it'll probably end up back on the street.
A rocket launcher, though? Like, where do you acquire a rocket launcher?
From the
Straight out
government.
of Baghdad, man. That's be more rack
from the
right
government.
there.
No, I'm saying, like, on the street,
I'm
saying that, well, I mean, I don't want nobody telling you, but just theoretically, on the street, I'm at the house, sitting at home, like, damn, I wish I had a rocket launcher. Who do I call? And actually to know who to fucking call to get a rocket launcher is quite remarkable.
Yeah. Crackhead have it on deck.
Crackheads don't even exist anymore, man.
So what you gonna do? Some shit go bump in the night and you about to destroy the whole neighborhood and shit because the mouse was in your house and shit? You gonna be like, nigga, don't let me go get this motherfucking rocket launcher, nigga.
Yo,
man, that would be
I blame Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it is. I ain't even and some of the music, but so I mean you can't whack nobody with a rocket launcher. Like you gotta blow up everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
whacking somebody.
Who is you beefing with that you need a whole rocket launcher? Like a 45 won't do?
Yeah, I see what the rocket launcher do. It ain't pretty.
I mean, personally, like if I'm gonna roll up on your crib with an AK-47 and stand there and shoot a whole clip full of rounds, I'd rather roll up on your crib with a rocket launcher and just make sure.
Yo, this ain't MacGyver, bro. Like dudes can't shoot.
I didn't say I was making it out of Twixes.
Well,
but if I could buy a rocket launcher and I was on the streets and me and you had a problem, I damn sure would use it.
That's some bird equipment right there.
I'm going to shoot you dead before you get the joint on your shoulder. You feel me?
Well,
so, like, before you even get lifted, like, for all of that.
But if not, your whole scene about to be, like, when they say I'm destroying your block, bro, yeah, like nobody's going to come back after that one.
I mean, there won't be nobody left to come back.
That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what you going like? I'm gonna get my tank out my backyard. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Actually, you can purchase
a
tank. You actually can buy a tank, bro.
For real? How much?
I'm not sure, but I've seen a dude try to pawn one on Pawn Stars one time.
Yeah, let's all go fund me. Let's get a tank, man.
I mean, you can actually buy you can't buy like a current jet, I don't think, but you can buy like an old fighter jet if you had the bread. You know, like you'd be surprised at the type of weaponry some of these rich folks got out here. It's just ridiculous. You know, but I would buy a tank if I could afford to buy a tank. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm not sure how we got to buying tanks and shit. But we almost at the halfway mark. And I got something that I really need to do right now, so I want to play this joint right quick and let y'all know that, man, from goons to guys, we welcome everyone. We ain't got but one rule, man, and that's be respectful. If you want to call up, the number is 347-855-8692, and you are tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. We on YouTube, we on Twitch, We on Facebook. I think somewhere else. I don't know. Restream somewhere. I don't know. A couple other places. Anyway, check us out and share the show for us. And I'm trying to see what I wanted to play this. I thought this No Problem with okay. Damn, bro, you sound like Aquaman over there. What the hell? Hold on, this the joint with Keith Murray and Buckshot. This boy is fire too. Give me 1 second, we're gonna cue this up.
Yes, sir. Buckshot. This is dedicated to MCs, rappers, DJs, producers, independent labels. 2000. I wouldn't say majors, but all y'all motherfuckers is resting in peace. Peace to the gods. You know. Y'all remember Long Island. Look, this is for you niggas who think it's so easy to get the record out. What? Check it out. Keep spending your money in your hard-earned paycheck just to hear the engineer say check. 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Fake video, you investing in 1, 2. 8mm, my heater should press snooze on your sleep button, cause you keep frontin', so I cruise through the Atlantic. Every one of my antics become antiques, they heat like hammocks. Niggas want panic, I release Bin Laden. Been around the world, y'all ain't never leave Manhattan. Wait, I know you. You work for traffic uptown. I seen you flagging them down. I started laughing. No wonder why your face look familiar. Anyway, the point is, who gives a fuck? They don't feel you. Listen, get a job. Just stay there. Punch that fucking time clock in. You heard me? You know what to do. Yeah. Come on. Don't front, you know I got you open. I black like the moon when I feel that notion. And labels be scoping, hoping to coax him into something stupid, damn, they must be smoking. Talking 50-59, nigga 80-20. And publishing, you can't get a damn thing from me. I work too hard, put in way too many hours. Y'all bullshitting and stop the smell of flowers. And I don't call that grinding, I call it wasting money in the studio rhyming. And I don't call that shining. I think y'all niggas frontin' with the mail or the diamonds that you cop from the back of the sauce. That's why when you send your demos and that shit get lost, straight to the garbage can. My man, you should learn how to mix for you sending your shit. Yeah. Don't you forget it. Keep very DDI. Keith Murray, yo, I go 8 straight primates, highlights I straight, all doors locked, nobody can escape. I'm on some Eminem shit, flow for 8 miles, rip an empty head off, throw it in the crowd. You can never hurt me, even if you hit me in the face with a bottle, your arms got no power. Man, y'all niggas is funny, sitting around wasting time counting other niggas' money. You can never fuck with Keith, you ain't no stick-up kid. You a sneak thief, be the first to pop shit, get your ass whipped. Go right to the cops, point me out, and then snitch like, yeah, that's him, officer. He beat me down, I want him arrested. I'm yelling like, this shit is pathetic. These cyberspace thugs, blind gangsters, come out in the street, guarantee I spank ya. Yeah, you know what it is. Beating down all punk suckers. Keith Murray, BDI, architect. Hey, to keep y'all niggas in check. Yeah. Say what? Yeah. Anytime y'all niggas wanna know, man, just holler at us, man. Word. We cut from the cloth for this shit, man. Peace to Brooklyn. Peace to Strong Island, peace to the Bronx, peace to Queens, Staten, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, man, Texas, California, man, Ohio, man, word up, anywhere real hip-hop is, man, Bay Area, believe that, this is that shit for y'all, man, word, make no mistakes about it, Keith Murray, architect, Buckshot, yeah, yeah, take me out, take me out, Tay. I think they get the message, man.
That's fire right there. That's so dope.
That joint is fire. Like
Yeah,
a
it is.
buckshot too, man. Like them dudes ain't lose a step.
Not a bit.
Ever.
Oh man, it sound the same, look the same, man. Jeez.
Facts.
Yeah, always been a buckshot shorty fan. You know, who else was in a little camp? The boot camp clique. Smith and Wesson was dope. What was the other group? There was another group that was in there too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Sean Price. Sean Price man was up, I believe. I don't know.
No, but it was a group. Bro, you have got to get like in the house or something.
I'm on the road.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like trash. And shout out to whoever this is, 9659. They've been rocking with the show from the jump. And at this point, we're just kind of waiting on Keith Murray to call in. I hit him up. I'm waiting on him to hit me back. So, y'all know how I go.
How I sound now?
Oh, that sounds 1,000% better. What, you had the window down, bro?
Nah, that's my Bluetooth, man. That's my backup joint.
Yeah, man. That sounds a gazillion% better. Oh, let me
all right, my bad.
Right.
You know, I was trying to be efficient and shit.
Yeah, man. Efficiency sucks sometimes. Sometimes you gotta, can't be all that efficient, but it gets the job done and it's more quality.
Yeah, man. You know, I'll be on the move, bro.
Man, what else did we say we want to chop it up about?
Pac and Stretch joint.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to watch it, man. I took the most phenomenal nap, man. Actually, I took a couple naps today. I was supposed to move some shit to the other house. I ain't do that.
See,
I was pretty much on my neck on the couch.
That's an old head excuse. And I'm running on 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that is an old head excuse, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I was exhausted.
Yeah, I fell asleep watching Good Times, baby. I'm sorry.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Sometimes you gotta get them little power naps in, man, to rejuvenate.
Nah, no doubt.
Ain't like it used to be, bro.
Messing with you. Oh no, trust me, I know.
Yeah, the bounce back ain't no joke nowadays.
Facts.
I don't even remember the last time I got drunk. The last time I really drank some liquor was probably about a month ago. And I wasn't sick or anything, but I drank like one drink. And the next day, you would have thought that I drank like 5.
Oh, yeah, you had a Gatorade on deck.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
In Tylenol. In fact. It'd be like that, man. Like,
getting old is an interesting situation.
It's unfun. It's like it's some of the most unfun shit ever. Like you just wake up with aches and shit for no reason. Like, and you ain't do nothing. You did the same shit you do every day. Like that shit sucks. Like I love being invincible, or at least feeling like it.
Yeah, it's a humbling experience. I am not even gonna lie. And it's like your mind is saying, "Damn, man, I used to be able to could do that." Oh, I know that. I know grammatically that was horrible. But it's also saying, "Bruh, that's used to. You can no longer do that." And that shit can be humbling, like especially like when you go to family functions and your little cousins want to play basketball and you win it after 3 points. And you used to could shoot hoops like legitimately. And now it's like, oh my goodness, or like you don't even want to go out anymore. You've exhausted. Not that going out is like the be all end all of anything, but it's like I'd rather sit home and watch
Absolutely
Forged in Fire or some shit.
Yeah, that's more my speed. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel you. I can still hoop, by the way, and I can still dunk. But you know,
I
like
can never
my knee
dunk,
gonna
so
hurt.
that's not like I lost anything.
Yeah, my knee gonna hurt for like 2 weeks afterwards though, so I just don't no more. But yeah, like getting older sucks. You know, humbling, like ass whooping humble. You know what I'm saying? Like getting older is like a long ass whooping. All that shit end up hurting. Everything.
That's real true.
I don't know.
It is, and working in the profession, you know, where you really see a lot of elderly people, it's like I've been seeing the next step for so long. It kind of bothers you. You know, like I don't want to be this old person, or like I'm trying to pick and choose the old person I'm gonna be, and you can't pick and choose. Like you can't pick and choose whether you have dementia.
Right.
You can't pick and choose whether you got Alzheimer's. Now you can minimize the possibility of you acquiring some diseases, not all, but some. But you know, there are some people that absolutely go through life perfect specimen. Didn't do anything extravagant and die at 90 in their sleep. And there are some people that at 50, their body just shuts down and they just continue to have problems after problems until they pass. You know, like I don't want to be that guy.
All right. I want to die like my cousin did. I had a cousin who passed away some years ago. I want to go out like my cousin.
You gonna tell me what happened?
Yeah, absolutely. R.I.P. to my cousin June. All right, so basically, I had a cousin named June, live in South Carolina, whatever. You know, he an old head. He an OG old head. So he in his, I think he passed in his late 60s or possibly early 70s, something like that. So, you know, and my man, my cousin still had a jerry curl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he took pride in his curl. Like, yo, he rolled big choppers and had a jerry curl. And his only request was, like, when he died, yo, I swear on everything I love, he would not, in his will, they couldn't cut his head. Like, they had to bury him with a jerry curl. You know what I'm saying? So he basically died after having sex. So the nigga had sex, went to sleep and died.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that one.
Yeah.
Except the Jerry curl thing. That's weird. Did they put activator actually in his head, like when he was dead?
I don't. Yo, all right. All jokes aside, it was probably the funniest funeral I ever been to. Not even because of him. Yo, it was this
dude. You got a ranking? You got a ranking of funny funerals, bro?
I've been to a couple.
All right.
It was this dude who had on mismatched shoes at his funeral, and he was like sitting. Hey, bro, I swear to God. It was this dude there at the funeral with mismatched shoes, and there was another dude there who had the biggest head I've ever seen in my life. Like, you remember, like, on Looney Tunes, yo, where, like, they might drink a potion and shit, and they head just get, like, dumb big temporarily? That's what his head looked like 24/7. Like, he had the biggest fucking head I've ever seen in my life, bro. And me, and rest in peace, my cousin Devin, bro, we laughed the entire funeral. Like, it wasn't even a sad funeral for real. Like,
wow.
He died like a champ. You know what I'm saying? He died like a champ. He couldn't even cry. You know what I mean? I couldn't cry for him. He was a funny dude. He was always hella chill. You know what I'm saying? Real good dude. Hey, man, like, I couldn't cry for him. Like, he did his thing.
Right,
but his
and you know
man,
what? And that's a beautiful thing right there. When somebody passes, And the first thing, the most important thing to me is that they enjoy life.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
it's a sad thing when people say, "I'm glad," that their pain is up.
Mhm.
I don't want to be the. I'm glad their pain is up. I would like to, and it's been hard lately. To honestly enjoy life. Like today, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, 2/3 of the people that didn't show up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he ain't feel no pain. He left with a smile on his face.
That's a beautiful thing right there. Yeah, you're right. Like, if I got to go out, well, I guess, and that would be so selfish. Like, I don't want, I wouldn't want to go out having sex with my wife, because that would be selfish of me. And then she got to live with that. I don't want my wife to be burdened with that.
Man, listen.
It'd be dope.
I put it on that. I put it on that nigga. Yo, you get to brag about that shit forever. Like, that's what she. And I'm joking.
Oh, I get what you're saying now. I was wondering what the hell you was talking about. I mean, but
yeah.
She may get to that point, but if your wife truly loves you, like, that bothers her.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try to. Like, I don't know. You right. I can see that.
Yeah, that's just me. I don't want.
Yeah, I can see that.
That'll be like punishment and shit. My wife don't deserve that. She deserves some angels for dealing with my ass. If
yeah, man, that's a 100% true story, man. Wow.
Well, she does. And shout out to my wife. Shout out to all the women out there, man, that's holding it down. And I know there's a lot of y'all that tuned in to check out Keith Murray. He's supposed to call up about 15 minutes ago, which is cool. Maybe he's just a little late. Maybe he's not. And we got sold out by Daniel Boadu. So shout out to Tiffany Lee Billions for being our guest that actually
real
showed
one.
up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Hey, I'm not going to front on, he just could be running late or, so
I mean,
it is what it is.
He's Keith Murray.
Yeah. It wouldn't be the first person, though. We were sold out by people that I never heard of. So being sold out by Keith Murray is not a bad look.
Yeah, we got an A-list of sellouts then.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been sold out by a D-lister before, so shit. At least we get stepping it up.
We got several A-listers on the list.
I know, man. Oh, hey, why your boy Trump, man? Why Melania take a selfie video of this dude and he basically ended the war by video and tweet? Did you see that shit?
Nah, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen that.
Well, apparently we got troops, and I won't say we, but this country has troops in Syria. And he literally made a video saying, it's over, we won the war, we bringing them back home. Even his own people was tripping on him on that one. Like, that one, geopolitically, that, like.
Yeah.
My thoughts are, my first thought was that he's just trying to get some attention away from the whole Michael Cohen, General Flynn shit, But it also falls in line with him, being so lovey-dovey with Russia.
That's what,
because they are in Syria too.
Yeah, Russia got something on them, Like,
Russia definitely got something on them.
Russia definitely got something on them. Like, that's the only way anybody would even ahead of this. Like, it's, it's probably some, it's probably some gay shit or something.
I mean, at this point, I think it has to be. I think it has to be something monetarily. I don't think it's nothing like this is this like you're a rich white dude. It's really nothing that they got on him that would quote unquote ruin him. Like pictures and no shit. He could be fucking two donkeys, and they'd be like,
you know
he's
what
just
rich white dudes
eccentric.
do? You know what rich white dudes do? Gay shit.
Well, right. So that's not really gonna be like I don't think that them having proof of that about him would be like a make or break situation. Like people would just call it a lie or whatever he decided to call that shit. His people would believe it.
Alternative facts.
Yeah, pretty much. So I don't necessarily.
Yo, Trump mobbed up, man. I don't know, man. Like I've always said, this shit a reality show, man. Like it's this shit literally sound like a CBS production, but it's the behavior, it's the flow, it's the temperature of this country, it's the society we live in. You know what I mean? Like it's just mad wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what. Go ahead.
From like I've always politics have always kind of been my thing. Don't ask me why. I've just always been interested in just the maneuvering, the whole thing about politics, the power, the whole situation. And this is like one of those times, really the only time that I just didn't get it. Like how, I understand that the majority of the population is not that bright. Let's be honest. And I'm included in that not too bright. So I don't want nobody to feel like I'm putting you down. Nope, I'm right there with you, my brother and sister, in the not too brights. All right?
I'm not.
But
I'm bright.
Politically, we are so ignorant. We don't know anything, and we make no effort to find out or to get involved. Because it's easier that way. And it's a lot of me's like that. And it has gotten to the point where we completely just I won't say we, where this country has elected a complete moron. Like no president to me is going to be for black people. Like that was never even like an objective or a goal. Having a black president was dope to me, but no president is ever going to be for black people. So I never even looked at it that way. But I'm just from a outside looking in, just in a practical nature, like just somebody so goddamn dumb. Like I don't get it.
Yo, Trump is America's child of it. Trump is white privilege. Trump is a result of it. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit. Like, he has no type of background for any of this shit. Nothing. Dog, all right, if Obama was in office, he'd be dead already. They'd have been whacked Obama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even see what they would tolerate. Why he fucked everything up, not just for black, but for everybody. He gonna fuck it up for everybody. And they still because of racism, because of white supremacy, because of all of that shit, he's able to do this shit. Like, white people are allowing him to fuck white people, to fuck over black people, to fuck over people of color. Do you understand how sick that is? That shit is crazy.
Man, I just don't. I'm disappointed in just the sheer stupidity of people at this point.
Absolutely.
But it's not like this is unique to history. We've had, like if you really look at World War II, like dude pretty much just took his cues from Hitler, and not even Hitler. I think it was Goebbels who was like the PR guy, so to speak. And I'm not saying that like
it all started
in no admirable way or no shit like that. Yeah, but like with the propaganda aspect, that's where they, he's using basically the same playbook, and it worked.
Yeah, right.
And it's easier here to get that off because with the Electoral College, he doesn't have to concentrate on certain areas,
right,
at all. He just needs to win those Electoral College votes. And that's what he focused on. And suppressing the black vote really wasn't necessary. Like, black people wasn't gonna vote for his ass anyway. I didn't even understand that whole they were trying to suppress the black people vote. Like, that made no sense, and that was a waste of money.
Right.
Just keeping a stack right there. We wasn't, black people wasn't going out and voting for Trump in droves. Although I will say the black community has been so hypocritical when it comes to him, because he's been a racist for decades.
Absolutely.
And we have known this, and we still put him in a video. We still talk about how much money, I got money like Trump. He was on a level of success to us that was like a goal.
Right.
Like he was the barometer of being fly and having money, and so we pumped him up to keep it a stack, despite knowing how fucked up he was.
But I ain't gonna say it's typical, but yeah, that's definitely. I mean, some people just go with what's in, what other people do. Other people, like, everybody's not independent thinkers. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say 50%, but 40. You know what I'm saying? 40% of everybody is followers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like, it's kind of like.
Interesting. You think so? 40% though?
Yes. I think now, I think it's more common to bump into independent thinkers now. But, I mean, the generation that was ahead of us, definitely. The generation that was ahead of them, definitely. Like, I think the percentage grows higher.
You may be right. Yeah. And I don't think that's exclusive to being black or white.
Right. I just think it's a societal thing. Yeah, I think it's a societal thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. And then they have been able to intrude into our personal lives so much and so easily that it's made it easier for them to control us significantly.
Right.
Like they done had studies and shit like that for hundreds of years, probably. I don't know about hundreds of years, but for a long ass time, studying man.
Right.
And how to get an end result. If you do, if you perform X, you want to make sure that you will get Y a vast majority of the time. And they have perfected that shit. Why you think they Facebook was selling? They selling our damn direct messages.
Wow.
Like, wow.
I just saw something like Facebook was getting sued or something of that nature for some type of racism or some form of facet. I don't know. I didn't read the article, but I definitely saw something about Facebook getting sued and some racist transpiring.
I mean, well, Facebook is. I mean, and I will say that Facebook is definitely discriminatory, racist, however you want to word the shit. And so I know somebody inbox me and correct me. But like when we did what was that? The Blackathon. Like ever since then, like Facebook has been fucking with my account. Like ever since then.
Yeah. Right.
Consistently. Like it's like right now it's just a routine for me and Facebook. Like, okay, yeah, I'm suspended. All right, that's cool. It's been going on that long and for that much. And I'm not even a hardline individual where I'm posting a lot of, I hate whitey or shit like that. I'm not posting anything like that or fuck you or, putting my bit, I'm not like a sloppy poster. I'm not putting my personal life out there. So it's not like I'm really drawing too much attention to myself as far as my Facebook activity.
But you post pictures of beautiful black women every morning.
Yeah.
So you might have, dope ass. You post dope ass pictures every day of black culture, right? But you gotta look at what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not said verbally, but visually, is just as in that eye. I mean, it's just as sharp. It's just as deadly.
Yeah, well, I see other folks post some real fucked up shit, and they get to go on and continue to post the real fucked up shit without a problem.
Yeah, but what type of influence do they have?
I ain't got no damn influence either. There's two people in our live stream, bro. That's not influence. That's dedication. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for being there. You know,
I mean, when you
clean that up
when you
real
put
quick.
it when you put it like that,
Right. What influence? You got no damn influence, bruh. You know, they just be fucking. And I will say though, I do believe that they are fucking with. You know, they got an algorithm for everything, and I do believe that they are fucking with my algorithms so that people don't see anything that I'm posting.
Right.
You know, so I do actually believe that. And because I can notice the change in responses, and I'm not the only person that has said that. Like I know somebody who's got like 5,000 friends, and he used to be able to post like the letter A and get 100 likes on it. Now he posts shit and maybe 20.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're trying to like do advertising and shit like that on Facebook, that makes a difference. That makes a big difference because now when you go to somebody and you present your numbers and say, well, this is my people interact with me like this much, you know, this is what I get per post, blase split. That's a significant hit, and they may not even deal with you if you go from hundreds of likes to 20.
Right.
You know, so yeah, it really makes a difference, and people celebrated that one dude, Alex Jones, being put off social media. That was not a good thing. That was a test case.
Not at all.
They used the worst case scenario, and they do this all the time. They've been doing this for eons. They use the worst case scenario to get everybody riled up and justify doing something that affects us all, because now they get to legislate us all easier.
Right. Right.
Well, y'all celebrated when it was him. Oh, you mad? And it's you now, huh? Should have been thinking about that shit, but
You ever listen to Alex Jones?
I have not.
I was subscribed to his YouTube.
Little clips.
I was subscribed to his YouTube channel. He's a wild dude, but he's definitely one that spreads propaganda. But on the other end too, he was hip to a lot of stuff. Like, not everything he said was a lie. It wasn't bullshit.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of the shit that he was saying, there was a lot of truth in it. Like Pizzagate and all of that with Clinton. You know what I mean? All that type stuff. Like, he was one of the first people on it. Like, he was definitely, like, I ain't gonna say that he was biased, and he's definitely a white nationalist. You know, he's definitely that. And that's what majority of what his audience is. Republicans, white nationalists, racists, you know, whatever. I subscribe to him because I want to see what the fuck they talking about and what they got going on. I need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I need to know that. So I definitely watched his channel. I definitely listened to some of the things that he said. I took half of the shit that he said, and I want to say out of that half, maybe 45% applied. But it wasn't necessarily what he said, but how he said it. You know what I'm saying? Then I could see that shit riling white people up. Like he whatever it is he talks on. You know, they got their own code words and shit. You know what I'm saying? Applying to certain things. They got code words for that shit. You know what I mean? So some of them are hip to something totally different when they speak.
Yeah, but my thing is like black folks are always going to take the brunt of whatever law or rule they enact.
No question.
They'll use
no question about
the quote unquote worst case white dude to begin the process of fucking us over.
I agree.
Because they done celebrated, you know, because I won't say we celebrated, oh man, I'm glad he off the air, he ain't shit, you know, and now that shit's working, you know, not in our favor at all. But this ain't the first time.
Right.
Like that's what they do all the time, you know. That's what Trump doing with this border wall. He made the worst case Mexicans into the everyday Mexican.
Right.
You know, he turned them into invaders. He turned them into rapists and murderers. And even for the average white person that got absolutely nothing to do with any Mexicans ever, now they scared of the boogeyman.
I mean, but he don't talk about right. They're not gonna talk about what the statistics of white men that do all of that shit.
Of course not.
I guarantee. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I guarantee it's greater than the Mexican stats. They're not gonna talk about that. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of feel like people who fall for that shit, they just the
people.
Yeah, they it's everyday people. Like, they just idiots. Like, we in the information age,
but
man.
It's not even being an idiot though, man. You gotta think about it. Like, we'll pick one ideology and enable the brainwashing. And the reason I say that is like I don't really watch Fox News all that much.
Right.
So I'm getting a slanted opinion from CNN.
Yeah.
I'm validating my ideology by picking things that encourage my ideology.
Right. Right, I follow.
You know, so I don't know, bro. That's it. And I will say every now and then I will try to watch Fox just to kind of see what the quote unquote other side is talking about. But in essence, like, and I know CNN is some racist motherfuckers too.
Right.
They just more diplomatic at their racism. Whereas Fox is just more overt with this. Fox makes money off of their racism.
Right.
I mean, well, I get not. They make money off of being overtly racist.
Right.
And CNN makes money being covertly racist.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, but make no mistake about it. Like look at what they did to Mark Lamont Hill.
Exactly. Like, prime example.
I'm not.
And he didn't say anything crazy. He didn't say anything crazy. Nothing at all. He said nothing crazy.
But he broke the unwritten rule: thou shalt not criticize Israel.
Right. Another
and they fired him.
List. Yep. Another A-list on the list.
Yeah. they've had people say all type of crazy shit, and they get suspended. They come back, and they keep it moving.
Right.
You know, but this dude says something that, and why shouldn't you be able to be in favor of the Palestinians getting some semblance of justice?
Yo, I remember I had to be like 26 years old. I had a job. I was living in Florida. I had a job. I was working at Krispy Kreme. I was a delivery driver. I was doing like wholesale deliveries and shit. I had to train this dude from Palestine who had just got hired, and I never really paid attention to Israeli-Palestine politics or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even really familiar with their history. So I had to ride with this dude for 2 weeks and train him on what he'd be doing. And, yo, I talked to this dude for 14 days, and he was just putting me hip on the history of everything. And I'm talking about out of them 14 days, I seen him cry talking about it six times. You know what I'm saying? Just on, like, from the shit that he's seen, some of his family that, you know what I mean, that's been killed. Like he was just really just going all the way in for real and opening up about that shit. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I understand. Like, he didn't say anything crazy at all. But like you said, it's like you said, thou shalt not, judge Israel.
I mean, and I've never been there. Just things that I've seen on TV and videos or whatnot is that Israel's been slowly decreasing the amount of space that they have,
right.
on the West Bank. They will close the for lack of a better term, the entrance to Israel whenever they feel like it.
Right.
Which means those people that work, that live in, those Palestinians that are quote unquote allowed to work in Israel, now they can't pay their bills, they can't feed their family for nothing.
Right.
They say, oh, well, we're not going to do anything with this land in the next year. Oh, we're going to build on this land. Y'all got to get out. And they literally just take their shit. If you have a house, they take your shit and make you watch them demolish their house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then you want to trumpet it like they are the bad guys and that they are some type of criminals because they don't like you because you've been doing this for years.
Right.
Because you got their land, not because you earned it, not because you did anything, because the rest of the world decided that should be your land.
Yeah.
Man, don't get me started, bro.
Yeah, man, listen. You already know, man. Like, we live in a really twisted world, man.
Yeah,
we live in a really
sometimes.
twisted world. Yeah, it's twisted. It's absolutely
and
twisted.
I feel bad. My kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids, and my on and on. Like what is the generation? My just from my loins, 10 generations. How's life gonna be for them?
Right. Yeah, I think by that time they'll be alright. Like, you saw the article, that lynching got denied 200 times before they just declared that shit a federal crime. You understand? It's 2018, but we about to go into 2019, bro. That shit is insane. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it is. Like why? What's the problem with saying that's a hate crime? Like, how, like what's the issue with that? Like, that's blatantly obvious, but that's too much to ask for.
We not viewed as citizens, man. That's really what it is. We're not viewed as citizens.
Oh, man.
Black is a legal status, man. Black a legal status, bro. Like that's really what it is. Like we weren't never when that Constitution was made. It was never made with us included in it. Just wasn't. It wasn't meant for us. We weren't even considered human. That, like, what can it be outside of that?
Sometimes.
Absolutely, man. That shit hurt, man. It hurt. Yeah, it hurts. But what else could it be outside of that? Like legally. Like you see, like legally, like they hunt and kill us, and no shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta jump over leaps and bounds to make some shit happen. That if the shoe was on the other foot, they're gonna give you football numbers off top. They're gonna try to bury you. Like it's legal for them to kill us. Like what can it be outside of that?
I don't know, bro. That's just depressing sometimes. It really is, man. It's angering. It's depressing. It's sad. I mean, just a plethora of emotions.
I totally agree.
Oh man, I don't even know, man. It's just, and it just sometimes and then you don't have too many people to talk about it as far as like when shit go wrong at work. They don't get it. It may not be something, I'm trying to think of a good example, but I don't want to, I'll leave that one alone because I'm still there. And I would like to remain I want to remain there, so I'm going to leave that one alone.
Go to work tomorrow and be like, Joseph, we need you to come in the office.
Right. We were tuned in. I was that person listening. One person.
I'm offended.
All right. So, thank you for your time, and please, you cannot come back on the premises. Hey, but we only got a few minutes to go, man. I don't know, about 20 minutes, about 15 minutes. Hey, man, and that's just it. Wow, man, we got sold out. Hopefully, the brother is all right, safe and sound. I don't know. Shit happens, so I'm not going to be mad, you know. But if you did tune in, and I will try to go back and change the titles, hoping to listen to the legend Keith Murray. Shit, I did too, and we both disappointed. So we're in the same boat. Hopefully we can make it up on a later date. Definitely did not have anything to do on our end. But that's no shade or nothing like that. Shit happens, life happens. So like I said, hopefully we can make it up on a later date. What was I about to say? Shit. Fuck it. That was about it. But we had a nice little build though either way. And shout out to Tiffany Lee Billions for updating us on both of them, Gene, and I always say Gene, but I think it's John. Both of them John case. Shout out to her and Gorilla Mainframe. Shout out to them too. And shout out to them haters out there, man. Like, and if we doing a show that just absolutely rubs you the wrong way, and that's gonna happen occasionally, do me a favor, stay the fuck off my post with some goofy shit, and just inbox me like an adult. I would appreciate that. You know, my daughters are friends of mine on Facebook, and I don't think they need to see certain things because you feel some type of way about somebody I got coming on our show. So I'm not saying you don't have a right to complain. I'm not saying you don't have a right to voice your concerns, but the delivery in doing so counts tremendously. I would prefer no. I would recommend no. I would require you to inbox me next time. Thank you. I'm telling you, man, people take shit for just out of pocket.
Damn, somebody said something I said.
No, it wasn't about nothing about what you said. You know, I'll tell you about it later. But it had absolutely nothing to do with you at all.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. But people just say goofy shit, and they just think it's okay.
Right.
You know, and if you have a concern, like, it's okay to be like, hey, bruh, you know, like, what, you know, X, Y, and Z. But you don't have to be like, hey, motherfucker, why the fuck did you do this? Blase splee.
Right.
Like, bruh, first off, I don't even know who you are. I've never met you in my life. And the first interaction that we have contains cuss words.
Man,
and I cuss like a sailor. But I know when it is appropriate and when, you know, if this is our first interaction, I know that that's going to make you feel a certain type of way.
Right.
And I'm not trying to do that. And if it's about a third party to add to that, like, I don't want to come off as just some jerk. Nah, if I'm trying to inform you politely or something, that's what I'll do, politely. But I don't want to be an asshole about it, you know. And a lot of people out there, they don't have the discipline to not do dumb stuff on social media.
Right. Don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes you gotta be an asshole. Sometimes, not all the time. Just sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, for the most, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't be paying attention to that shit. Like, I definitely feel where you coming from, though. I don't be on social media enough, like, to really pay attention no more. Like, I do social media fast now. Like, I be on there, but I really don't be on there. It's like, man, niggas is corny, man. And some people say anything for like. I mean, that's the new thing is that people saying do anything for likes.
Yeah, man, people do anything for likes, and that's the sad part about this society. Like I've seen parents posting videos of their kids in the most embarrassing shit.
Right. Now, all right. Before you go in, the Friar Tuck shit, fucking hilarious. That's the Friar. If my kid was fucking up, like, I would do some shit like that. I ain't gonna front. But I don't think I'll put it on social media, though. I might take some pictures and shit, just to remind me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I would put it on social media.
I'm not gonna do anything, man. I mean, it doesn't go away, for one. And I'm not about to embarrass my kids, man, to get some freaking social media brownie points. Like, this shit is stupid, man, and it's wrong. And I know we got a couple people in the queue. If you want to get on, all you got to do is press 1. Otherwise, I don't know that you're trying to get on air. The number is 347-855-8692. And we got about 10 minutes left, so if you want to jump on, just let us know. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. And I know a lot of people tuned in to check out Keith Murray. Unfortunately, the brother did not call up tonight. Hopefully, we will be able to reschedule. And, hey, it is what it is. And it's not much else I can say. So if you called up for that, you and I are both disappointed. But life happens, and we'll keep that shit moving. Yeah.
Let's take a call. Who's trying to get on?
Well, nobody. They're just in the queue.
Right,
we got a bunch of people in the queue.
Right.
Yeah, they just ain't pressing 1. But like I said, we ain't got but a few minutes. And, yeah, we ain't talking about shit anyway, man. I did kind of want to get into why we should go back to Africa. I was watching Daniel Boy do some of his videos, man, and I wanted to check some of the shit out and get his perspective on some things. So I kind of was looking forward to him. Like, we got sold out, man. Like, I'm gonna keep repeating that, man, and I'm a little upset, man. I think I'm
absolutely.
Gonna run, yeah, I'm gonna run some wind sprints.
Yeah, you seen Africa? We definitely got sold out.
No, I have not. You know what? I'm scared to fly, man. Like, I really, really, really want to go to Africa. I really do, but I'm just so scared to fly.
Man, you was a gangster, yo. What you mean?
I wasn't no gangster, but I mean, the things that I did, I had some semblance of control. And flying just completely eliminates any possibility of control. And that bothers me. It really does, you know. So, I mean, it's nothing rational to it. It you know, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of flying. Getting on like cruises.
You scared of traveling, van, on car.
Yeah, and it really is limiting. It really is.
That is limiting. That is limiting. I'm going. Like I said, I got my DNA trace and everything. I'm going to Nigeria. I'm definitely going to go.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to see what's up. Like, I've met, you know, like I said, me doing it in my profession, like I used to do mad African parties. So like I would then network with a lot of these dudes, and it was all love for me. You know what I mean? Like, and these dudes just tell me like all they do is network for real. Like, they not so-called African Americans, but Africans be hella pro-Africans. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but they build each other up. They come here with a plan, they execute the plan, then they send for the next one.
Yep.
And dip, right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And you know what? That's a beautiful thing. They should be that way.
Absolutely.
You know, and if I could, you know, and hopefully I can find a way to overcome this fear, because I really like the only thing on my bucket list. Well, one of the major things on my bucket list is seeing the pyramids in person.
Right.
Like, that's just such a dream come true. That would be a lifetime dream come true. Like, I could die at the base of the pyramids, and I would be happy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, it's that serious. Like, I've been talking about it for, I don't know, 35 years now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's something that everybody should do. Everybody should get their DNA traced.
I'm never doing that, bro. No.
What? Why not?
Nigga, if Facebook will sell your DMs, what you think they gonna do with your DNA?
Facebook. Like, you're not doing it through Facebook.
I'm saying, but it's just some random company that now has your DNA.
They got your DNA anyway. What do you mean?
How?
You ever donate blood?
No.
What happened to your blood after you get your blood taken at a physician?
Yeah. It's allegedly it is disposed of.
All right, that's white allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't even mean to say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't even mean to say it like that. But that's what it is.
Yeah, but you just like, giving them you're not giving them your DNA. You paying them to take it. Like, you're just making it so easy. I ain't doing that. Nope. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
you been
how
to
does
jail?
that work? Like, it's not like they got the DNA of every person on the planet. So how are they making these connections?
Why wouldn't they?
How would they?
Where the umbilical cords go? They tell you it's getting thrown away. Like, they told me
but
Rodney
that's in
King
this country. But in some small village in Africa, they are not getting their umbilical cords.
Yeah, but they already know where they from. They know where they from. They know where they at. They know who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
But there's
that
it's
same
not like
principle
they travel to
here.
those areas to get DNA samples of those people too, so that they can cross match it and see and say, oh well, Rome is from this particular village or this particular tribe in northern Africa. That's what I'm saying.
You don't think that it's a necessity for that here? You don't think that we as a people would, if we all knew who and what we were, that it wouldn't help make things? It wouldn't better things. I think it would.
I mean, I'm not disputing whether it would better things per se, but the potential for harm just completely outweighs that for me. They ain't getting my damn DNA, bro, and I damn sure ain't paying them to take it. That's just my two cents.
If you've been to jail, they got your DNA already anyway.
I don't know how unless they swab in the jail cell.
Man, listen, you already know what this shit is, man. Come on, bro.
You might be right. All right, bro, man, we about to wrap it up, man. We only got about 6 minutes, man. So anything you want to say before I'm going to play a joint and then we're going to shut it down, man? So go back to sleep, man, 'cause I'm disappointed, man.
I'm definitely going to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what it is, man. Shout out 300 Gangsters, man. Shout out Knowledge. Shout out everybody tuning in. Share the show. Follow me on IG, Striving for Perfection _43. Jerome Rose, not senior, not light skinned. I'm Hustle Man on the picture. Shout out my pops though. Shout out my pops, but nah, I'm not light skinned. I'm the Hustle Man. Follow me. Tune in next week. We'll have another dope show, man. You know, still shout out Keith Murray. You know, shit happens, so you know we'll try to reschedule, see what it is.
Facts. All right, and like I said, check out liberationmindedmedia.net, Do the Knowledge Radio, Black Guy Stand Radio, and if I remember correctly, I think Knowledge is on now, so you can go ahead and switch over to Do the Knowledge Radio, Black Guy Stand Radio, The Rundown with Renee, and My Skin is My Sin. And anyway, you can check out the show every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out on Instagram. It's My Skin is My Sin, the number 1. It's the same handle on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook. My Skin is My Sin. On Twitch, My Skin is My Sin Radio. That's all one word. And we out.
Peace.
See my months feeling like days, days feeling like hours, hours feeling like seconds. My blessings hold on my power, weeks just getting devoured. Wealth that highlights some cowards, concealing all the knowledge, but the world what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to do. And I have heard of the saying, more money, more problems, whether I'm broke or I'm rich. I know that everyone got them, just keep my faith in my Father, and everything will be cool. I say a prayer every day to make it through, cause I'm so heavy in the gang. 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 Cause I'm so heavy in the gang. 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 I'm so heavy in the gang.